I have not been recording videos for such a long time for laziness reasons and for procrastination reasons and all that jazz. So I'm making myself record a video kind of impromptuly to apologize and to talk a little bit about being magic and why it's okay not to be. So welcome to the lesson. So what do I mean by being magic and why it's okay not to be? It's a huge jump from the point that I'm trying to make, but the sensationalism of that statement is, I think, what will make this attractive for people. We all expect ourselves to be magic when we're playing the drums or when we're learning the drums. And the analogy I gave was walking a distance. So pick your local shopping center in your local town and think about where that is, its location, how to get there from where you are, and then ask yourself, are you there right now? Just from thinking about the place, have you magically teleported to that spot? Do you have that superpower? And the answer is no, you don't. And if you met someone who believed that they had that superpower and were mad at themselves because they weren't magically teleporting to the place that they were thinking about, you would worry about them. You'd say to them, what's wrong? Are you okay? Like, you know how feet work, right? You know that you got to put one foot in front of the other in order to get to your location. And you can't just think yourself to a location. But we all do this when it comes to drumming. We all expect ourselves to be at the point that we're thinking about, the point that we understand. If we understand how to do something, we automatically expect that we're going to be there. So just because you understand how to play something, you now think that you should be able to do it. And we all do that to ourselves. And it's just as crazy as that guy thinking that because he's thinking about his local shopping center, that he should be able to just magically be there. How nuts is that we do that to ourselves? You're not magic. I know some of you are going to be very upset to hear this, that you don't have superpowers, but bad news, ladies and gentlemen, you are not super. You are normal, like all the rest of us. Except for you. You're a little strange, but everyone else is normal. So the whole point of this rant is to get it into your head that just because you understand something doesn't mean you're there. Just because you know where the shopping center is doesn't mean you're magically going to be physically transported there. Knowing where it is step one. Getting from where you are to where it is the journey. Let's say you have to walk. How many steps? Just think about your own location. How many steps is it from your location to your local shopping center? We don't know. It's a lot. How many practices of the thing you're working on right now do you need to do before you've got it? We don't know. It's a lot. But both of those scenarios are the same. By understanding that there's steps to be taken before you're going to get to that shopping center, you're not going to be upset on the journey because you understand the reality of the situation. You're putting one foot in front of the other and you know that I've got a lot of this to do. It's okay. If we apply that same logic to our practice, we won't get mad as we practice. We won't get frustrated with our progress because we truly understand it's okay. I'm slowly making progress. It's okay to slowly make progress because it's there. And it might be frustrating to see other people that you might think, hey, they're getting it quicker than me, or they understand it faster than me. That's not fair. There's pros and cons to that. Some people pick things up very, very quickly, but when you don't have to work for something, when it just goes in, it comes back out again. For those who might struggle to get the information to go in the first place, that information is very unlikely to be lost again. Your mind is like a safe, and it's hard to crack, hard to get into, but once you're in, the information is not coming out again. So there's pros to being the slow learner, the person who takes a long time. I hope I used that right, did I? I see people using that wrong all the time. I want to be the one guy that uses it in the right situation. Also, apologies, I always seem to want to do videos when my voice is compromised in some way, shape or form. And here I am with a heavy cold. But I do sound a little bit like Barry White, so thumbs up for that. So I'm gonna wind the video up with that point. You're not magic, and you shouldn't expect yourself to be. I don't want people to get frustrated with their progress through sheer lack of understanding of the process. You're not supposed to have it. Another example I've given to people is this: they get mad because they're not able to do something. I'm like, okay, would you prefer if you were able to do this now that I'm showing it to you? The first time you're trying to do it, would you like to be able to do it? Most of the time people will answer, yeah, I'd love to be able to do it my first try. So, okay, so if you went into your English class and your English teacher told you that you're just going to do the alphabet for the entire class, would you be happy? And most people will say, no, that's not what I want to do. There's no challenge in that. I know the alphabet. I said, exactly. You learn nothing from doing what you already know. You learn nothing from not challenging yourself. So we can sit down in a drum lesson, and I'm sure a lot of people have, and they've done something that wasn't a challenge to them and they got it first try, and it's like medicine for the soul. You feel great about yourself, but you don't learn anything. You don't learn anything from doing stuff you're already able to do. You don't learn anything from practicing your performances. You know those things already. You got them down. They're 100%. You should be practicing the stuff you can't do, the stuff that you understand, but you haven't done the journey from understanding to ability. Understanding's in the head and ability's in the hands and feet. And there's a journey from head to hands that you got to do. I hope all this makes sense. It's kind of a rambling video, but I think everything that I've said has been boiled down to that over a lot of time of explaining it to people. And I think that it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense to you, sorry, I'll give you a full refund on the cost of this video, which is free, so don't complain. Thanks for watching. If you watched this far, you're obviously interested, so give me a message down below to let me know, and let me know if there's something else you want me to do a video on. It might motivate me to get the camera out, because I need that motivation. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you the next time I build up the courage to press record. Thanks for watching. Bye.